The COVID-19 pandemic has caused significant changes in the lives of everyone, from shelter-in-place orders to self-isolation.
Alcohol and drug counselors are concerned this could lead more people struggling with addiction. Earlier today, I spoke with CEO and founder of Lionrock Recovery, Peter Loeb, and co-founder Ashley Loeb about what they're doing to help.
Well, most people who are struggling with drugs and alcohol are self-medicating anxiety. And of course, the pandemic has created its own anxiety. And you add to that the forced isolation of stay-at-home orders, and it's not that strange to think that people would need some relief. And we've seen alcohol sales jump by 50% in the last month, and actually demand for Lionrock services have gone up at the same rate, and attendance at our support group meetings has tripled. So what we're doing is we're using our expertise in managing anxiety to help people who are just struggling with the anxiety of what's going on in their worlds, in the hope that we can head off the kind of abuse of substances that may result.
Ashley, how does the COVID-19 pandemic impact those who have been maintaining sobriety?
As Peter said, people are self-medicating anxiety. Recovery is about replacing destructive behaviors with better solutions, using coping mechanisms like support group meetings, volunteering, exercise, getting outside, and those things are no longer available to us. So it is not an exaggeration to say that people's sobriety is in jeopardy as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Does that danger go away once the pandemic ends?
That's a great question. I don't think that goes away. I do think it'll change. I think it'll improve. But I also think that people, we have a big mental health wave coming towards us, and where people who are struggling with mental illness who've been destabilized by the pandemic. I think a lot of people are going to be destabilized, and there are going to be a lot of aftershocks in terms of the economy, children being at home. I think there's going to be a lot to handle. And so I do think it will improve when people are able to get outside and kind of utilize some of those tried and true coping mechanisms.
Peter, how can people get help if they're just dealing with anxiety as a result of COVID-19?
Well, so they can come to our website and look for our COVID-19 anxiety support groups. We've taken all the expertise we've gained in 10 years of caring for people with drug and alcohol problems, all online, all by telehealth. It's all we've ever done. And we're taking the piece out around anxiety and are offering these support group meetings completely free, open to anybody. And though we are a recovery company, these meetings are not about recovery from drugs or alcohol. They are about anxiety around COVID. So they're open to anybody. You can come to our site at lionrockrecovery.com.
And virtual counseling, I assume you feel works as well as in person.
Early on, people said no. And in fact, many people in our field have been naysayers. But we've found over time that it's actually a more intimate medium than being in the same room in many cases, because you're so close to the camera that you see the other person being that close to the camera. You're really looking into their faces at a distance you would never sit near them. It's just too close. So we found that it works very well. From the privacy of home, people are more relaxed. They open up more quickly. And the video delivers the emotions that are needed to really make progress in therapy.
Interesting. Just so everyone knows, there is help out there and they should seek it, correct?
Absolutely. At Lionrock, we have resources available for people at every stage. One of the things that people frequently ask is, do I have a drinking problem? And a good answer is drinking causing you problems? Because if it is, you may have a drinking problem. So people are unsure. We're happy just to talk. If people want to give us a call at 800-258-6550 or come to our website at lionrockrecovery.com. There's live chat, can communicate there, can really just have a conversation about how you're feeling, about what you're thinking is going on with your life and with drinking or drug use. And we can help you figure out what makes sense. Maybe nothing, maybe just some support, or perhaps you may need real professional care.
There is help out there, and we'll all get through this together. Peter and Ashley, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Mark.